It's YoBo, and it is day 213 of life according to YoBo. You can find me at YoBoProductions.com. Watch my videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Today we are talking about being in denial. We're just a few days away from Santa Claus coming with all his reindeer. The elves are busy making presents. For some of you parents, it's going to be difficult to tell your children no because we see the best in our children. Well, I want to tell you something about a parent who sees the best in their child. I want to let you know it's just normal for parents to see the best in their children. That is just normal. My Aunt Maureen used to say, even a monkey thinks his baby is pretty. And it's true. No matter how bad your children are, you just expect the best of them. You think the best of them. It's hard to see evil in them even when they're wrong. The good news is that's just a picture of the love God has for us. Because no matter how low down dirty we are, God still loves us. And have you ever done some low down dirty stuff? Come on out there. Wave your hand. I'm waving two hands. Thank God for his love wherewith he loved us. Now, I want to show you the picture of being in denial. This is twofold. Being in denial and God's love for us. Let me tell you what happened. Let me find this story. This is the mother of the Paris suicide bomber. Mama said he didn't mean to do it. She said the fact that his bomb exploded without killing anyone else says a lot. Now, he's one of the ones at the cafe. One person was injured. No one was killed. So I'm assuming Mama is thinking that he must have been over in the cut on the side. Maybe he was part of this group. And once he got there, in his mind, he said, I just can't blow up this restaurant with all these people. So what he did, Mama says, is he just didn't kill anyone. Then another relative said, let me find this quote. Oh, another family member says, maybe the explosives went off prematurely by accident. Maybe it was stress. We even saw him 2 days before the attacks. There was no sign that he had any plans to do anything violent. See, all I'm doing is showing you all how parents see the best in their children. With the holidays coming, some of you who are parents, time to go out shopping, and you still choose to see the best in your children. But when you're in denial, when it comes to your children, when you're afraid to say no, when you're afraid to call a spade, it only hurts them in the long run. Think about our parents and think about our grandparents. They didn't care nothing about our feelings. Honey, you're going to get in there and wash the dishes. You're going to vacuum the floor. They didn't take their cars to the car wash. They didn't have a gardener. They didn't have a housekeeper. We did everything. If there was a household with 5 children, like in my household, we all split the chores. If there was a household with just one child, that one child did everything. Everything. My grandson, my 15-year-old grandson, he's the oldest in the household. So he does everything. He does the dishes by himself. He does the cars by himself. He cleans the bathroom by himself. He takes the trash out by himself. All the chores are on him. Now this year, Santa Claus is going to come by to visit. Some of y'all may say, yo, well, you always talking about your grandson, like your grandson is all that. Well, you know what? That's the only child that I'm in a relationship with, but I want to tell you all something about him. He just brought home his progress report with a 3.67 GPA. So what does that mean? That means Santa Claus is coming this year. But last year, when that rascal brought home a progress report right before Christmas with some ugly grades on it, Santa Claus did not come to visit. We don't play that. That's the way I raise my children. Y'all ain't, you bring some crazy grades up in here, I feel like a fool running out. I ain't gonna be doing no interview. You let my son go out and blow up something. Well, he was a good kid. Hold on a minute. Whoa. Maybe the explosives went off by accident. The fact that the bomb belt exploded. If my son put on a bomb belt and go anywhere wearing a bomb belt, I'm calling a spade a spade. That's the way I raised them. Therefore, that's the way they raise their children. My grandson brought home some ugly grades right before Christmas last year. Santa Claus wasn't coming. The moral of this story is, parents, don't be afraid to see life for what it is as it relates to your children. Begin not to tell them yes. Begin to tell them no. Let them know that there is a consequence for every choice you make, because in the real world, they're going to have to deal with some choices and consequences. Nobody's going to give them a pass in the real world. And the best way for them to know how to take it like a man and take it like a woman in the real world is for you to teach them how to take it like a man and take it like a woman right here in your own household. I ain't telling nobody how to raise their kids, but I'm telling you, trust me, don't be in denial. Don't be in denial when